Joining us now for an update on efforts to unionize Amazon's workforce is Chris Smalls. He is an activist and an organizer. Great to see you, Chris.
Likewise. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Always a pleasure. So just give us an update on your strategy and what's going on in Staten Island.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, we're still in the beginning phases of our fight. I know it kind of was a bummer that we had to withdraw. We had to withdraw because basically our time expired from the time we filed.
Just walk people through that a little bit, because some people aren't familiar with the process of you have to collect a certain number of signatures and you have to file those signatures. So just take people from the beginning through the process.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we filed on October 25th. We had the requirement, the 30% to file. We filed that number. I don't want to give specific numbers because obviously that gives the company an advantage. But we filed what we thought was the bargaining unit, and we met our requirements for that 30%. The NLRB then contacted me saying that Amazon wanted to push the hearing back 2 weeks. So, of course, I said, no, we're ready to go. We were originally scheduled to go to court on November 15th. The NLRB then sent me another letter saying that Amazon has filed another motion to push it back. Please reconsider. I said no again, but the NLRB is allowed to give them a 2-day extension, which they did. So they changed the date from November 15th to November 17th. Then the NLRB said, hey, you need a couple more 100 signatures. So I said, okay, no problem. We're allowed 2 days extended to get that amount. So we met that requirement, brought them a couple hundred more signatures within the 48 hour. But within the 48 hour, Amazon also filed another motion for the NLRB to actually to do a card check because they didn't believe that our cards were legitimate. So during that card check, the NLRB determined that we needed more cards. So which I went back to the NLRB office a second time and dropped off more cards. So we met the requirements multiple times, but still, when it came to determination, they determined that we needed to get more cards because a lot of the folks that signed up during the 7-month campaign no longer work for the company.
Got it. See, this is very important, Chris. We were doing this because we want people to understand the exact mechanics of how this stuff actually works and some of the things that you're up against whenever you're trying to unionize. We've got some reporting here from Status Quo. Let's put this up there on the screen about leaked audio of Amazon's union-busting meeting showing HR officials pushing workers against unionizing. Can you just describe to us a little bit about what was revealed there?
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing the captive audiences, obviously, since we filed. They were preparing for an election because they knew that we had the requirements, but unfortunately it didn't go in our favor to get to that point. But they still have held these meetings, and a lot of the members of ALU have been recording these meetings and disrupting them. Not only just recording them, but they've been disrupting them. Yes, they're bringing 50 to 60 people into these classrooms at a time. And they're pretty much spreading a bunch of lies. They're allowed to do that legally, which I don't agree with. But they're just spreading lies, creating doubt, saying that we're going to take money, saying that we're inexperienced. They're trying to say that, we're some third party. We're not actual Amazon workers. That's the way they try to throw their information out there. And basically that Amazon is going to take care of all their associates' needs, which we all know that is a lie. That Amazon does not really care about folks. They just replace them. So that's what we're up against right now. We're in that phase where we have the onslaught of these captive audiences. But I can say in our favor, because we've been disrupting them so well, they actually suspended them. So that's where we at right now currently.
Got it.
Krys, talk about the decision to form a new union, ALU, Amazon Labor Union, rather than down in Bessemer, they were trying to join an existing union. Why did you decide to go that route?
Well, I visited Bessemer, and I brought a lot of Amazon workers with me when I went down there. And we saw a lot of missed opportunities that we thought that wouldn't benefit workers if we went that route. The reason why we chose to decide to start something worker-led is because we know the ins and outs of the company more than a third party or an established union. We know the issues, we know the grievances, and we felt like organizing workers from within will resonate more than trying to bring an established union that has to pretty much learn how to connect with Amazon workers. Even though they have plenty of experience and resources, obviously political power and celebrities, that doesn't resonate with the workers the way workers talking to each other that been with the company for several years, like myself and others up here in New York City. We know we have a bigger influence on our coworkers, and it's been working in our favor. And I believe that this is the way to go when it comes to Amazon. I understand that there's other unions that have resources that they can spend money and match Amazon in certain capacities, but I believe the way it's going to get done is if workers start to organize themselves.
What are the sort of questions that you're getting from workers? What are the concerns or the pushbacks that you're having to address?
Well, most of them be about the dues. Amazon is trying to calculate our dues for us, but Amazon doesn't know this process either. They're just guessing and making up things. They don't know how to create a union. Like, who created the union in 2021, right? So they're just creating a bunch of lies and talking about our dues, but as if they know what our dues are going to be. But the thing about this union is we don't have any dues because we're a brand new union, and we want to have a democratic process to decide what the union dues will be once we get to that point. So my rebuttal to that is that, hey, I'm the elected president at the moment, and I don't want any dues. All I want to do is get to an election, and then when it's time to cross that bridge, we'll all democratically decide what the union dues will be.
And then on the other side, what are some of the chief concerns you're hearing from workers that would lead them to join the union, that make them feel like they need to join together and have that representation?
Oh, wow. Well, the list goes on and on about that. Obviously, safety is the number one concern. We've been watching our coworkers get dragged out by ambulances pretty much every other day. Unfortunately, somebody just passed away 2 days ago. It's just a lot of safety issues with Amazon. And COVID-19 is still a thing over there in JFK, especially. They get COVID cases every single day. The same thing I was fired for, speaking up. A lot of people know my story there, so this is home base for me. And, these conversations lead to, of course, accommodations as well. They don't accommodate people that have medical issues. They force people into these medical leaves with no pay, so people end up quitting the job or losing their job. And of course, just the commute that these workers have to travel every day, 2.5 hours, 3 hours each way, and Amazon doesn't provide any type of shuttle service for them to get to the ferry station where most workers travel into from Manhattan.
Yeah.
Well, Krys, we know you're going to continue to fight. Tell people where they can support your efforts.
Absolutely. Please, please, please. We're telling everybody to donate to our GoFundMe. It's on our Amazon Labor Union on Twitter, AmazonLaborUnion.org. You can find links on my Twitter handle as well, @shut_down Amazon. Please support us. This is very grassroots, and every dollar, every penny goes towards feeding workers, helping workers for various reasons, and helping our organizing efforts. So please, thank you, and continue to support us.
Yes, and we'll put the link to that down in the description so people can find it easily. We're always so grateful for your time and all the work and the heart and the hustle that you're putting in. Thank you, Krys.
Thank you, Krys.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Take care.
Our pleasure.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I mean, I went over it in my monologue. Now you guys know exactly what we have to deal with in terms of, demonetization. And when we want to bring you the best show possible, it is directly against the financial interests of just relying on YouTube or ad revenue generally. That's why we built subscription first. So if you can help us out, the link is down there in the description. We deeply appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Love you guys. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching.
That's right. Just as a reminder, you can become a premium subscriber today. Watch the full show completely uncut, our reactions to each other's monologues. You get to listen to it. You get to ask us questions, all that good stuff. Link is right there in the description or at breakingpoints.com.
Best of all, great way to say screw you to the mainstream media.